We've been in Malaysia for nearly 2 weeks, and it's safe to say that we could easily spend months exploring this wonderful country. However, that's not the case, as we've just arrived in Penang and have only 2 full days to explore everything that this island has to offer, from quirky street art and unique culture to world-class food and incredible scenery. We're Matt and Caitlin, 2 Aussies who are halfway through their 1-year international trip, and we are absolutely stoked to be able to spend a couple of days exploring the island of Penang. To get to Penang, we had to catch a bus from Ipoh. It was a 2-hour ride, and we went with a company called Sri Maju. Once we arrived at the bus station in Penang, we caught a grab into the heart of Georgetown, where our accommodation was located.
Is this our building?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, it's a bit pretty. I like the colour.
Alright, well, we have made it to Penang. We'll go drop our bags off and then we might go and explore a little bit to get some food soon, I think. Alright, here's our room. First things first, air conditioning.
Yeah, turn that thing on.
It's pretty trendy, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't mind the odd paint job, do they?
The whole place is quite trendy, the whole hostel. Bathroom moment of truth. Yes, there's a shower screen, Matt. Alrighty, so it is now 5 o'clock. Checked in. Matt's watched the F1 qualifying, so he's happy. But we're gonna go eat. Gonna go find somewhere for dinner. The place here has recommended a few places, so we'll try some of them. They're really close, which is good because I'm hungry. Keen to see what Penang looks like.
Come on, let's go. There's some nice houses in Penang here. So I found this like Santa desk in the middle of this like food court, and it just looks like it's, you just grab a plate and there must be at least 50 different types of dishes here, and I think you just pick what you want and then you pay at the end. I don't know what it's worth, but I don't think it'll be too much. We're pretty keen to give it a go.
The problem is we don't really know what much is, but we know what the basics are. Egg, chicken. Should we go see how much it's going to cost us?
Yeah, let's go find out. Alright, we found a spot.
It was 26 ringgit all up. We still don't understand how the pricing works. The lady just said 26 ringgit, so I think it just depends on how much and what you've gotten. That's not bad for 2 decent sized plates. Those veggies are good.
I don't know what I just had then, but it's really spicy.
Chili. It's hard because all the flavours like mix in together, don't they?
They do. The problem is we don't know what we're actually eating.
We could guess some of it, but certain things was just potluck.
Yeah, it just looked good.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That's good. And we just had to buy a coffee to be able to, or a drink to be able to sit down. I just picked up a chocolate peanut bun on my way out. Don't know what it is. It's just like a bread roll apparently with chocolate and peanuts in it for 3.40 ringgit. But we're now at a little convenience store. See what other snacks we can get.
There's so many different things in here, isn't there?
Yeah, there's so much meat that's like room temperature.
And we can't read any of it.
Yeah. Alright, we've just picked out some lollies.
I've got this here. Where is it? Apple milk.
Should try it.
No. I don't know if I could take to that.
Alright, it was 3 ringgit 43 cents for, I don't know, maybe 5 or so different lollies that we'll share.
Back past the pretty building.
It's so colourful. And we're back. I think we're going to call it a night. So we'll see you in the morning for a day exploring Penang.
Morning everyone.
Hello.
We are up a bit earlier today. We tried to anyway. It's now about 7:30, trying to beat the heat. And we are going to explore Penang city centre.
We are.
Oh, sorry, Georgetown we are in.
And this afternoon we will aim to rent a scooter, is the plan. I think mainly tomorrow we'll go for a bit of a drive up into the mountains and around the island and see what the rest of the island has.
There's the sun. I'm melting!
It's going to be so hot from now on.
Well, that is not what I expected at all. I think that exceeds what I expected. It's actually just like houses built out over the water.
Yeah,
But-
people actually living here.
I
The one we just walked down was built in the 1960s.
Yes, and I think it's a very local sort of one. There's no sign of touristy attractions on this one, which is good because it's just the real
Yeah, it shows you how
living
it is, hey?
situation. Yeah.
But there is one jetty called the Chu Jetty, I think it is, which sounds like it was built in the mid 19th century. So
Wow, that's cool. Well,
keen to go and have a look at that one and see what
Yes.
the differences are.
there's a whole heap more along here, so we'll go check out a few more. All right, next one along looks a little bit more decorated.
This one is the Lee Jetty.
Lee Jetty. I can hear like water splashing and stuff. Do you think that's just like the house waste going directly down?
No, possibly. It's coming out of the house. I don't know what sort of water it is,
It
but
might just be like from washing machines and
it doesn't.
hand basins and
There's definitely no sort of like sewage smell or anything.
no, just like that muddy
Yeah.
tidal smell.
Got a temple over there, out on the water as well.
Okay, next one is Tan Jetty. No bikes allowed on this one apparently.
I just think they're all so cool.
Yeah, they're very unique.
They all got their own little design, hey?
Someone out there. See how there's all like wood in the mud out there?
Yeah.
Maybe to walk on? Matt was saying that a few of them have been destroyed over the years.
Yeah, sounds like there was originally 10 jetties and just over the years I think 4 have been destroyed from either fire or like construction. So and maybe that might be the remains of one of them.
Very nice.
Very peaceful out here, isn't
It's
it?
very.
So I think the next one is called the Chu Jetty, which I believe is probably the most popular for tourists anyway.
Maybe this bit?
I think this might be it. It looks a lot more picturesque. Looks quite nice actually. The gold paint they use for their temples is unreal, especially when the sun's shining right on it, hey?
It's saying visiting hours are 9 till 9
Ah,
and it's currently 8:30.
so we could have slept in. Alright, we're just going to move on to the next jetty for now, and then after that chews up a bit of time, we'll come back. So we're at the start of the Lim Jetty.
This jetty sort of branches off like it's got little sidewalks. See, there's water. Is the tide coming up, do you think? Or maybe
Possibly.
it's just different. I like it when you can see the water, like you really know you're on a jetty then.
You know, they're definitely not roughing it. Like they've got air conditioners.
Yeah.
The houses are massive. It's really, really awesome to see. Alright, still got about 10-15 minutes to kill. There's a little restaurant we found on the edge of the Chu Jetty, and they sell these wonton, deep fried wontons, so we haven't tried them yet, so I'm pretty keen. So we just wanted one wonton to try, but they do minimum 8, so we got 8 for 650 ringgit.
Hopefully we like them.
Yeah.
He's happy. He got not 1,
I got
not
8.
2, but 8 wontons.
Admittedly, they're much smaller
They are quite small.
than I thought, so 8 shouldn't be too much, because we do plan to go and have breakfast after this.
Ooh.
So they're pork
Yes.
wonton,
Fried.
fried.
I think it's just a lot of fat, pork fat. But the crispiness on the outside kind of makes it worth it. Is it a bit of apple or something in there?
I don't know, I haven't tried it yet.
There's a hard little square in the middle. You gotta try it.
Alright. Oh, they're hot.
Oh. Are you kidding?
It is so hot.
Right, you've been blowing on it for half a minute. No,
Oh.
tell me what you think.
Oh. Yeah,
Do you think it's like a bit of onion or something
yeah,
inside?
maybe. It's like, there's obviously the pastry coating, and then it's like, looks like pork. And then, yeah, like a piece of onion or apple. Yeah, it has
Right in
that
the
sort of
middle.
tangy sort of flavour in the middle, doesn't it?
They're good, but they go down easy. Time to go. This is the jetty that was built in the mid-19th century. There's 2 parts to it. So there's
Yeah.
a part that goes this way, and then I think we branch off and go down another part, and they're about 180 metres long or something each, roughly. You see it is much more catered to the tourists, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Well, I think we've seen about all of it now.
I think so, yeah.
I'm so surprised by how many people actually live on all of these jetties. Like, you walk past the houses and someone's inside just eating their breakfast or doing their washing or whatever.
They're not small little shacks either. They're
No,
huge.
they're full-blown houses.
Yeah, full-size houses on stilts.
So,
Pretty incredible to see it, really.
yeah, really glad we came down and had a look.
Looks like the crowd's just starting to roll in now, so I think it's our cue to leave. Let's get out of here, you flaming galah.
I think up the road a little bit there is some street art, so we might go check it out.
Yeah,
Don't really know what to expect.
it's on our way back anyway, isn't it?
It's kind of in the direction of home. I think this is the start of the street. They look like cigarettes. Is that what it's meant to be? Like cigarettes coming out of the wall? Or am I just being weird?
No, I think so, because they've put like burn marks.
Burn marks, yeah. I love when buildings have like brick and then render, and the render starts to fall away and expose the brick. It just looks so vintage, I reckon.
Here's a
Ah, here's our boy.
boy on the motorbike.
The boy on the bike, apparently. There is just so many places to explore. There's Little India, there's Chulia Street, which is like your pubs and stuff. Then there's Chinatown here.
And they're all only about a street away from each other,
Yeah,
aren't
it's
they?
awesome. We're going to come back later today and explore them all when they're a bit more open.
And lively.
This is it here. It's a bit busy.
Alright, so it's that busy that you've got to go to the counter and get a ticket
66.
to wait your turn, more or less.
It's up to 63 at the moment, so hopefully it's not too long. It's
It's so busy.
clearly a top spot to eat, so I think the food's going to be good at least.
Yeah, I think so.
101? So we got called in, drinks ordered already. We just got an iced drink. I don't even know what mine was, but Matt got honey lemon and I got that. And now we've got to decide what we want and go up and order. How do you know what's what? Alright, well that was a bit confusing. I just took a tray, went up, it was like a buffet and you kind of just take what you want. You don't know how much anything is until you're walking out with it. So I got, I guess, some fried dumpling things, some cake thing, and a little bayo bun, but I'm not sure what's inside of it. Alright, so Matt's got his bounty as well.
I don't know what any of it is, but I think these are pork, and that's roast duck.
Oh, okay. Did you ask?
Yeah, a lady said, I said chicken, and she said, no, roast duck. So,
Okay.
and they're just spring rolls. Big meal, hey?
Very big.
More than we needed, that's for sure, but we're done. Full bellies. We're gonna go and pay and head back to the room, get some aircon, and then we're gonna head out later on this afternoon.
He's a happy boy. Third time lucky.
Yeah.
Had to move 3 times.
First TV had too much glare. Second TV there was no volume. Third one.
Fit just right. Cheers, big ears.
No, you've got the big ears.
It's happy hour.
It is.
Who would have thought? Got an anchor beer each for 10, ring it. Because we're 2 tired asses, so we got the cheapest thing on the menu.
That's actually really nice. It's a local beer apparently.
Oh, well there you go. I meant that. How come it says European tradition?
Yeah, I don't know. Old mate said it was a local beer.
The locals drink it.
Maybe.
Alright, well Matt's happy, but I've decided I'm going to go for a little walk just around the place, see if I can find any more little bits of art and cute buildings and whatnot, so should be good. So this is the Fort Cornwallis and there is a lighthouse just through there, but you got to pay to get in and I actually don't have any money on me, so I'm going to keep moving. But it looks very calm and pretty from the outside. Race is over. It's about 5. We're gonna try and pick up a scooter and grab some dinner. I think call it a day. Thank you.
Good morning. It's about 7 o'clock. We're about to go for a ride on the scooter. Looking forward to it. What do you reckon?
Let's go. Before it gets too hot.
Yeah, it's already too hot, isn't it?
Do you like my helmet?
It's the only good one that was on the shelf. Have a go at the next best one.
So we've just picked a beach on pretty much the opposite corner of the island. It was about 30k or so from our accommodation, and I don't know, 40 minutes, 45, maybe an hour. So we're headed there now. Alright, made it. This beach looks nice.
So we're down here at Long Sand Beach on the southwestern corner of Penang Island.
Also known as Pasir Panjang Beach.
It's actually really lovely here. It's very quiet. We're the only people on the beach.
Yeah, except for like, maybe there was like an odd resort or something here and there's some security guards and stuff there, but...
But they were pretty friendly. They just waved to us, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no one actually on the beach doing anything.
But because we're on the western side, the sun's still coming up over the mountains behind us, and it's nice and shady and just very relaxing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really quiet and peaceful. Isn't it?
Isn't it? So we're just looking on maps though, trying to find somewhere to have breakfast, and it's proving a bit difficult.
Not every restaurant's on Google Maps, so...
If we see a place that's busy, we'll stop.
Yeah, and one that's open. It seems like a lot of places are open a bit later.
Yeah.
I just wish we had brought our swimming clothes to maybe go for a swim, but you hear mixed comments about jellyfish and whatnot, but I haven't seen any.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Let's go.
Well, once we figure out Google Maps, we'll go.
So we're heading for the national park at the northern end of the island?
Yeah, all that's doing is just directing us in a different direction.
And hopefully we'll find food along the way.
Yeah. How nice is this?
Pretty good.
So beautiful and really quiet, which is good.
Yeah, there's like no one on the road.
There's a couple of pushy riders.
That's about it.
It'd be such a nice ride on the push bike, wouldn't it? It'd be tough getting up the hill, but coming back down would be so good.
Wouldn't you much rather a scooter where you don't have to exert yourself?
Yeah, that's also really good.
We haven't had any luck finding a place for breakfast. There's a few open, but they're very local and we don't really know how they work. And it's a bit early still, not everywhere's open. So we're just going to keep moving on, and hopefully once we get to the top of the island, there'll be a few more things. We've got a packet of chips, so we won't starve, but we're getting hungry.
I don't think we're going to waste away to a shadow.
No. Can you see the monkey?
Yes, I can now. You see the squirrel? That's huge.
Yeah, I see the squirrel now. It might not be a squirrel. Hey, monkey.
Massive.
Hey, buddy. Look at Matt scoping everything out. Well, what do we have here? We've ended up going to a family mart and getting breakfast instead of a cafe because A, half of them aren't open, and the ones that are only really have like...
The really fancy ones, aren't
fancy, and they only have like cappuccinos and bagels and cheesecakes and stuff. So you got a sandwich, egg sandwich,
Yeah.
cheese stick thing. Is it cheese inside?
I got no idea. I've never had one.
Oh no, it's a sausage, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Drinks.
with like some sauce all over it.
Sandwiches, little dessert thing,
I
drink
got a
each.
nice latte.
And all up it was $36.50 ringgit. That place looks a bit fucking sick.
Well, this beach is quite nice.
It's very quiet and
It
chill.
is. There's a bit of water sports, or a few water sports you can do. Jet skiing and paragliding and whatnot. Banana boat.
Banana boat.
A donut ride.
It's 30 plus.
It's all go, isn't it? But not us. We're going to head back.
Yes, we're gonna do some planning, and we have about another 5 months or so in Southeast Asia, so we've got plenty of beaches
Yes.
coming our way.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
We're going to head back to the room now.
So this is the floating mosque near Georgetown in Penang. It's pretty cool, been built out over the water of the beach. It is basically necessary to be in the room or somewhere with aircon from like 11 o'clock onwards. It is so hot. But anyway, we're back now. My butt's very sore from sitting on the scooter all morning. But we'll chill out for a few hours and go return it later this afternoon. It's been a good day.
That's probably the coolest McDonald's restaurant I've ever seen. And check out the music they got.
I picked this spot because there's air conditioning blowing onto it. So this afternoon we had to drop our scooter back off at the scooter rental place. We then walked around for a little bit and found a place for dinner, had some nice dinner, and now we are here at a place called, where are we? Tong Sui Po. It's like a dessert place. So this is our first proper dessert we've really tried, I think, in a while.
We don't know
What
pretty much 90% of it is.
So I'm gonna get fried mantau, which I've googled is apparently like a steamed bun kind of thing, and it comes with condensed milk to dip it in. So I'm pretty excited for that. And Matt's still deciding. There's so many things on the menu.
Alright, so I've decided I'm going to get the black glutinous rice with ice cream. Pretty sure it's like a sticky rice equivalent. But that's about all I can tell you. Oh, and it's got a scoop of ice cream. So,
Alright, can you go order?
yeah.
Okay.
Pretty keen to see what this is going to be like actually. Oh, it's hot.
There it is. That's why ice cream's melty.
Yeah, I was expecting it like a cold.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Oh, it is like... Well, that's really sweet. I actually quite like that.
Yeah? Is it?
Hang on.
Oh, is that the rice?
Yeah, well, it said it was
It's
dark.
like chunky rice.
That's different, but actually really nice. Like sweet and... Yeah, I like that.
That's good.
Yeah, it's like rice pudding.
It's like rice pudding.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah. Here's my fried something with condensed milk.
What's the stuff you dip it in?
Condensed milk.
Oh, right.
That is so good. It's kind of like a donut. I think it was called bread, but it's kind of like a donut that's been fried and dipped in condensed milk. Alright, gonna head off, go pay, go home, and tomorrow we are off flying down to the southern part of Malaysia. So, should be good. Good to see somewhere new. That's a good size for you.
Yeah. Probably have a bit too much power for me. Slow down.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my